hair look alright?
I mean, it looks a little immature, but otherwise it's fine.
Hey, it's Sue.
And Megan in the restricted section.
And this is going to be a spoiler-free review of the Xenogenesis series.
By Octavia Butler.
Yes, and this bind-up is called Lilith's Brood.
Yes.
And while we're doing that,
we are going to drink this delightful beer.
Oh, there it is.
Where's the bottle?
And it is called a name I probably am not going to pronounce correctly. Muerte Al Cereal. Cereal.
Yup.
Is it just the word cereal? I don't know. But this is an imperial stout brewed with cinnamon, vanilla beans, cacao nibs, and Mexican chilies. And it's by Urban Family Brewing Company. I don't know if I've had anything by them.
I don't think I have.
Where are they from? I don't know.
Don't know either.
It doesn't say anywhere.
Well, hell.
So who knows where they're from, but Urban Family Brewing Company.
We'll see how this is.
It smells good.
It does.
It's pretty good.
It is pretty good.
It's not as good as I was hoping.
Same, but pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It almost tastes more like coffee than any of those things it mentioned.
In the aftertaste, I can kind of taste a couple. Like, I can taste the cinnamon and, like, the chilies a little bit. In the
I can't really taste the chilies. Maybe there's a slight spiciness there. I can kind of taste the cinnamon and the cacao nibs, I think, but I don't really taste vanilla very much.
I don't either.
All right.
Pretty good, though.
Anyway, so let's get into this spoiler-free review.
Let's do it.
So this is a trilogy. And the first book is called Dawn, the second one is Adulthood Rights, and the third one is Imago.
It is about, okay, so this race of aliens comes across Earth, and humans have wiped themselves out with war. And so these aliens, like, salvage what they can of humanity, and, like, incubate them on their ship, and then wake them up, kind of one by one or individually, and try to, like, restore humanity in a way.
Yes. And the first book follows Lilith, who's a human, and she's the first human that these aliens that Oankali awaken permanently. She's kind of in charge of waking more people up.
Right.
And restarting the human race.
Right.
But these aliens want to interbreed
Right.
with the humans. So what they're wanting is to create
A new race.
a hybrid race.
Like a mix of the two.
Yes. This series was
awesome.
fucking fantastic.
I fucking loved it. It was so good.
Yeah, it was amazing.
It was great.
We both gave it 5 stars. I didn't give each individual book 5 stars. I think I gave the first one 4, the second one 4.5, and then I gave the series as a whole 5 after reading the last book.
I went back, after I read the last book, I went back and gave all of them 5 stars.
Really?
Individually, yeah.
Yeah, it was a really, really good series. I'm almost sad that it's over.
I was bummed that it was over.
I kind of put off reading the last part of the last book because I was like, oh. Like, first of all, I was afraid of how it was going to end. I was like, I don't know what's going to happen, man.
I'm so nervous.
And then second, I was like, I don't want it to be over.
I want to keep reading it.
Yeah, but there's so much more to this than just a sci-fi book, too. Like, I would say that this is, would be considered literary as well.
I would say so.
Because it's got a lot to do with race, I think, and gender.
I would say it's a bit political in some ways.
Yes.
Like the way that Oankali come to decisions amongst themselves and the way that they choose to go about doing things, I think is a little political.
And I was just really fascinated also by how detailed and how well she, like, created this alien race. Like, she goes so much in depth of what they look like, how their society works, how their reproduction works, all of that.
It's a really rich culture.
Yeah. So that was really well done, I thought, and surprising that, because these books are not very long. Like, this is 3 books in one, and it's not that long.
No.
But I never felt like it was missing anything.
I didn't either.
So her writing is pretty to the point,
Really
I'd say.
correct,
Like, she
yeah.
doesn't get real flowery or, you know, have a lot of unnecessary words in there, but it's so good.
It's so good.
It's so good.
It does what it needs to do.
Yes. And it is, you know, pretty hard sci-fi, I'd say,
Yeah.
you know, but so maybe if you're not someone who reads a lot of sci-fi, I don't know if I'd start here. Maybe start with Kindred by her, because it's very light on the sci-fi. It just involves some time travel,
Right.
and that's it. This and Kindred and then one short story by her is all that I've read by her so far. I definitely want to read more because
too.
I love her writing.
Love it.
But the short story I read was pretty hard sci-fi as well, and I think that's more typical of her works from what I understand.
From what I understand, yeah.
I don't know, like, even if you're not super into sci-fi,
There's still, like we said, there's a lot in
maybe
there.
try it out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got some weird, you know, alien sex and
Some weird, like,
stuff like that in it.
alien threesomes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that might put you off if you're really not into that.
Right. If you're not open to that, you know.
Not open to alien
Open to
threesomes.
aliens, threesomes, whatever.
Like we are.
Right. It's fine. Bring your tentacles on over. It's whatever.
5 out of 5 stars.
Yeah.
Would definitely recommend this book.
Would recommend.
Or this series to...
It's awesome.
To anyone.
Anyone.
Anyone and everyone.
Everyone should read it.
Now.
Right meow.
Right meow. Yeah, and we're going to put up a spoilery discussion video of this as well.
Yes.
So if you want to hear more and don't mind spoilers, or if you've already read it, then check that one out. That's going to be it for us.
There will be some links down below where you can find us elsewhere on social media.
And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.